Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome to your fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius monthly reading. By monthly, I just mean that I create them about every 30 days. So whenever you're guided, here is the right time for you. All right, fire signs. The first card we had come out is number 37, breaking down to a 10, the Oracle's Gift. And this talks about like gaining a second sight. You may find that your like psychic abilities are increased at this time, your clairvoyance. You might even find that you can like see the future, or like you know what's going to happen. Just remember, fate is determined by the choices that you make now. You might be able to recognize certain potentials versus like absolute determinism, like thinking that something is set in stone. And when we ask for a sign from the universe, we are essentially asking for divine guidance that we believe needs to come from a source outside of us. But that's only because we don't always trust our intuition or our ability to read between the lines and like kind of see beyond time and space. And so we ask for signs and look for a mystical reassurance that our mundane lives don't always seem to offer. However, an oracle simply provides us an answer that is already within us, already inside us. And oracles can show up in numerous ways, infinite ways even. Sometimes you might see a billboard or hear a song or even pull an oracle card, and you get the exact message that you need to support your choices or show you the way forward. Regardless of how the sign appears, an oracle is a reminder that you're part of this vast universe. You're witnessed by the great mystery, right? Loved and cared for. It's a reminder that life is magical, that you are magical. So trust in your own capacity to know what's right, to tune into source, and also be able to read the signs reflecting what's true and real within you. And then we have number 45, breaking down to a 9, which is manifestation. It's manifestation of the one, right? Beyond the ordinary. So you may, this is definitely super magical energy that's coming in. This is energy of trusting in the invisible world without necessarily understanding it. Right? Recognizing that some things can't be known in advance and maybe aren't even meant to be grasped intellectually. There's an awareness here that everything is as it should be, even if it doesn't make sense. When you want to know what's to come, or the nature of something, or where you're headed, it's natural to turn to like a trusted oracle and expect that some kind of answer will inform your view of how things are, might be, or should be. Sometimes this is impossible, right? Because the elements can't be named or aren't yet in place. Things might still be in flux, so you can't know, and shit might not ever be meant to know, right? No matter how hard you try to understand why something happened or how or when it will happen, now is the time to surrender to not knowing. Allow yourself to really tap into your own inner oracle and stay present. Right? The mystery is a mystery because it's at present unknowable and as yet unmade. Even its potential is impossible to understand. So what's waiting for you lies beyond the ordinary, but I feel like it just hasn't yet chosen its shape or its path or the manner in which it'll be delivered. So I feel like your job is to stay the course, allowing whatever comes to be exactly as it will, without trying to, ascertain anything in advance. There could be some gifts that are coming in that are important for you. It's an individualized gift. Allow yourself to think outside the box. It's very creative energy. And then number 28, breaking down to another 10 or 1, broken open. And there's a gift in broken open. It's the gift of grief. There are situations in life when you see the value of loss and grief and even a broken heart. It's not the pain or the loss itself that needs to be the focus of attention here, not even the story of what happened or the details that maybe even brought you to your knees. What's important is what results from the experience. And this came up in one of the other readings I did this week. There may have been a situation that's broken you wide open, which long-term enables you to have an even greater capacity for love or compassion or empathy or understanding. And the only way forward is to move through it without resistance or manipulation, without attempting to bargain with unseen forces. Right? None of your usual fallbacks can put you back together again. If you do fall prey to self-absorption or self-pity, it's just going to make it harder to get to your next phase that actually leads to relief. So even if you're prolonging the inevitable, you will get there eventually. The gift here is in accepting who you've become as a consequence of integrating this experience, this difficult time, and allowing yourself to be more than what you were. It's about loving the you that is the result of being broken open by life's challenges and lessons. Right? Without those lessons, without those experiences, if you look back at some of your difficult times, you wouldn't be who you are today had that not happened. And for some, this gift, this was coming through strong last week as well. This experience is the gift. It's a gift that's going to allow you to maybe help other people in the future that are going through similar experiences, or just become a better you, a better version of you. And then number 16, the Royal You, talks about your own sovereignty, right? The responsibility, it's self-confidence, it's self-rule, right? Ownership of your feelings and your actions. It's this quiet sense of empowerment, right? Being self-aware, not allowing outside influences that are out of alignment with your truth to overcome you. It's about how you hold to your own inner sense of worth and integrity, secure in your belief that you have a unique purpose. It's about feeling comfortable in your own skin and knowing who you are and that nothing outside you can challenge your authentic self. You are the ruler of your mind, and you're being invited now to consider what discipline that you might need to apply to your thoughts, Right? Are your thoughts consistent with the values and the beauty that you intend for your life? It's important to keep your focus on what's right and good for you as well as others. Yeah, challenges in your life at this time, no matter how large or small, need to be met with a measured response. So if life sends you a challenge, can you speak up and set your boundaries, with grace, with surety? Calm, intelligent leadership is called for right now. Sovereigns know when to plan their battles. So you might want to stay out of unnecessary conflicts and, this is learning how to strategically use your own personal power. It's time to lead from the heart and from your authenticity and from your integrity. Okay, it's time to hold your head high and know your worth. Let's see. I'm going to get, what are we at? 11? Shit, I forgot to do the first part. Oh, well. Let's see. Let's get a couple from the Queen of the Moon Oracle for my fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Messages for my fire signs. You can't make this shit up. Sovereignty. Yep, it's time to wield your own personal power, fire signs. It's time to really stand in your strength, stand in your power right now. And then we have fear in reverse. Somebody needs to let go of some unnecessary thoughts that may be potential to block your highest path. There could be some fears that some of you are working through right now as well. It's not the time to be squirmish. It's the time for courage is here. Fear is only useful if it teaches you something. And yeah, I mean, we just talked all about sovereignty. You have sovereignty over your own life. So it's time to act with grace. It's time to act with confidence. It's time, to recognize your own power. Let's get some animal spirits. My fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody around you might be acting kind of fake. You might be able to see through someone at this time. This could have to do with a relationship for some and needing to speak your truth and needing to be observant. The owl is also a very secure, sovereign energy. And the peacock, it's like, your inner beauty, your compassion, it's rare. And yet, yeah, I just see this as a huge stepping into your power, letting go of fears and trusting in your own divinity. Somebody's remembering who they are. There's been something that has broken you open that's allowing you to see more clearly. And I feel this as owning your own skin. It's like not allowing others or any circumstances to really pull you down. This could be a healing experience as well that's coming in. You may want to really invest in your spiritual practice at this time, whatever that looks like for you. Let's get you some tarot. What messages or insights for my fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Alright. Okay, I love this. Where's the other one that flew out? Oh, it's still in my hand. Just kidding. OMG. We got the 3 major arcana cards that came out. You guys, fire signs, this is a really powerful time for you. There's been something that has really put you in your power. I see it as like maybe a conflict that arose where you just stood in your power. You didn't allow someone to, tear you down. You didn't allow your fears to get in the way. I just see this as really standing in your power and tapping into all your resources, all of your tools. You could be really learning from someone. There could be someone that you are like emulating some of their characteristics, maybe without even realizing it, because you're putting a lot of your focus on, and this is very spiritual, on some spiritual aspects that are allowing you to really just tap into your own divinity, your divine feminine aspects. The Empress talks about your intuition, your knowingness. You could be feeling super psychic right now. Telepathy could be increased at this time. Your clairvoyance, claircognizance. And I see this as you're using your words and your energies, focusing in this direction that is really going to allow you to step into your creative flow, step into your chi. This is a huge opportunity for healing, fire signs. Make sure that you are speaking your truth and you are focusing your intention, your direction, your attention, did I say that already? In the direction of that which you want to manifest, because there's something huge. There's a huge opportunity here for something to manifest. And I just see this as, for those that this is resonating for, you're really wielding your power. And perhaps even learning to heal, being very observant of what you're manifesting in your physical reality, understanding that it is directly linked to your inner realm, and using that as an opportunity to heal and grow. It's like using these trials, using these tribulations as stepping stones, learning to balance and prioritize your energy. There could have been an ending here, but I feel like it's in this ending, you've stood in your power and you have allowed yourself to not falter maybe in the way that you had in the past. It's like you're not succumbed to go backwards. Yeah, you made a good choice. You definitely made a good choice. This is a huge point of evolution for you, where I just see it as you're able to look at past programming, you're able to see things more clearly, and you're able to also, as a result, manifest in a greater capacity. So please be sure that you're energies are focused where you want to go, because I just feel like you are really manifesting at a very high rate right now. Something's coming through that had came through this past week when I was driving, channeling about branches of trees and how each choice, each idea, if you think of yourself and your thoughts as branches, each choice that you make creates a new branch. And then the more that you stay firm in the choices that you're holding on to, the branches begin to thicken and they create thicker branches. So I just see this as you like getting to the root, getting down to the trunk through standing in your power, standing firm in your choices, knowing that this is the right path. This is what I need to do, even if that means I need to let go of certain people, places, things, or ideas, so that I can stay true to, and I see it like your divine self just blossoming and becoming more deeply rooted and also growing, evolving. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure that you give it a like. Maybe there's someone that you know that could benefit from these readings. Please feel free to share it out. Drop into the comments. Let me know how this resonated for you. Make sure you're subscribed. All the things that help us creators. It's definitely appreciated. Till next time. Love you guys.